Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Caroline or Caro, and today we will be drawing lots of dragons and tiny noodle snakes, as you can see. But before I paint, I always take a little bit of a break to come back with a clear head, because sometimes I'm already looking too much at what I'm drawing and it can get overwhelming, so I need to take a break. Today we will take a different kind of a break and revamp my desk, so let's go. Okay, I'm finally gonna replace this desk because if you can see here, the leg isn't straight, and whenever it prints, it just basically wobbles. It's hard to show, but yeah, the whole desk just wobbles with the printer, so it's not very secure. So first we should clear this out, and then we have space. Okay, so here we have the finished table. I also moved this. I just thought it would be nice to fill in that space. The best thing is I can finally use nicely my walking pad, because before it was way over there where it's messy, but it couldn't go deep enough. I always had to push it away and it was kind of annoying, but now I can have my chair here and it's there, and when I use it, I just bring it out here. And when I'm standing, I can look outside the window, and of course now it's nice and sunny, but it was raining just before this. Yeah, let's organize this space. I had a specific vision for this space, so I got lovely Flexispot to send this amazing desk, and I already have one. And if you know me, I also got one for my boyfriend, since I truly like these desks. One thing that really frustrates me is my back, and I tend to have very bad pain on the lower side, since there's a bunch of nerves that get pushed and there's a whole word for it. So one thing that helped me was a standing desk, so I don't have to put so much pressure when I'm sitting, and Flexispot desks are perfect for this. If you are always busy at your desk, I definitely recommend checking Flexispot out, and right now I think they have big sales happening, so I will put the links down below if you are interested. And thank you, Flexispot, for sending me another wonderful desk. So our first dragon is this pie inspired dragon, and I think in the previous video I said I was going to do something about snakes with snakes, so that didn't happen. I decided to do dragon creatures, and just so that we would have snakes, I decided to include the noodle snakes. But yeah, I don't know, from snakes to dragons, it's not that far off. They are still kinda inspired by snakes. Their faces, well, for the first one, I kinda took the snake's face a little and turned it into this dragon. And again, I also integrated a little bit the design of my previous dragons with the little axolotl horn things. I'm not sure how you would call those, but yeah, this one is the pie dragon. I just had the vision of having the belly to be the red part, the filling part, and the backside to be the dough part, and then I decided to also have the wings be a little bit gooey, and I think for the first try this definitely works. But if you have noticed, I kind of forgot its back arm. I don't know how that happened, but I will be fixing that soon when I notice. But I think this day when I was filming this and drawing the dragons, I was a little bit tired, so there were quite a few mistakes, if you could call those, that happened. Even though the drawing session itself was fine and I had fun with it, I wasn't really aware of what I was doing, so when I draw, I tend to keep in mind anatomy and how things can work and if they can work and if it makes sense and if perspective is okay, but not today. Apparently today I just threw everything out the window and was just drawing. I also forgot to press record, so for this dragon there is quite a big chunk that didn't get filmed and I'm so sad, but you will still get a lot of the finishing touches, so no worries there. But yeah, I don't know what happened. So here's some parts that I forgot to film. Basically, I added some highlights, some shadows, a little bit more depth to the filling parts. And yeah, I'm not. I like the dragon, but I think I would prefer to do it again or even do the snake version of it, because I think I could definitely make it more detailed. I think sometimes I forget that I should draw more detailed designs bigger, and this dragon wasn't the biggest dragon that you could draw. So there's not a lot of room to add details or to add the right effects that I want to a piece. But for some things that I'm missing, I did try to fix it digitally, so you will see me fixing stuff because I included some footage from the Procreate app. And yeah, here I am just going over with a little bit of a pencil for the line art and to just make some things pop out a bit more, but I will also do that digitally as well because it wasn't enough, I guess. There's not a lot of contrast, and if you know me, I need the contrast and I need the textures. So again, it wasn't a bad drawing session, it was just a weird one. So here's the little digital process. I didn't do too much, but as you can see, I did add a little bit of a contrast to the wings, to the belly part, basically kind of imitating some shadow parts and just trying to make the head pop out a little bit more and make it a bit more cohesive, but not make it too smooshed together so that you're not looking at it and thinking what the heck is happening there. And then we moved on the little noodle snakes. I think one of you commented this idea and I thought that's super adorable, so I did that. I'm thinking maybe one of you even said that I should do the dragon pie creature instead of a snake pie snake. What? Okay, I've lost it, but I was gonna say I can sometimes pop who said it if you want to, but I'm not sure if that's something you would want, because I'm pretty sure somebody mentioned the pie dragon and the noodle snakes. But also the noodle snakes were super easy to do. There's nothing crazy about this, so I tried to have fun with it, add some fun colors, and I was turned a little bit weirdly, so the bowl was a little crooked, but I tried to fix that digitally as well. But I think the noodle snakes turned pretty cute, and honestly I kind of want a keychain of this. I don't know, I think it's just my foodie side saying that I need this, but it will definitely be available as a sticker soon. I almost said snicker. I think I'm hungry, guys. Here's our second dragon, and I really wanted to do a little pancake dragon. I don't know, I was feeling all the fun food ideas and I had to do a dragon one, and I kind of put him in a pose where it's a little bit cat-like. I don't know, I thought it would fit the space nicely, because sometimes to bring myself to think of the poses, I just draw the first one and see how I can make the next ones in the space nicely so that they're all cohesive with each other. But yeah, so this one is a little pancake dragon and I really love him, and I love the little blueberry on his head. And also I did have a third dragon, but I'm not gonna show you the process with the traditional mediums, because it kind of, as I said, it kind of was a weird drawing session and I messed up the wings. The wings were weirdly placed and I don't know how I missed that, but I will show you the digital process where it gets fixed. For this one though, I am really trying to make it feel like the dragon is very pancakey and his belly part is, I guess, the pancake's side part where it's the lightest part of the pancake. And then I was trying to make the syrup part the scales, so I tried to do that. I don't know, I thought since they're usually very floppy, or I guess they move a little well, I guess they're not floppy, sometimes they're very hard, but I thought it's perfect to use as this syrup part. But I did draw them quite light at the start and I didn't like how that looked, so I changed it later to be darker, and then digitally I made them even darker because again, this day I was just lacking contrast. I don't know why, but yeah, it happened. Plus, he does have a quite a long tail, and digitally I I kind of cut the tail in half. What? So basically, I removed half of his tail because I was thinking also if I wanted to make it into a sticker, it would be a very long and weird sticker. So I removed half of his tail, but then I thought it looks kind of better just because pancakes are not that long, I guess, so it adds to the pancakey vibe because his tail is also a little thicker at the end when I cut it. So yeah, I think it worked out in the end, even though it sounds crazy, but his long tail is still in my sketchbook. That's the nice thing. I can always look back, even if I did different versions of things. The original is in my sketchbook. So here we have the last dragon, and it was inspired by a moth or moths in general. But yeah, the wings were all wrong, so I was really just playing around, and then I decided to do what I've been doing lately and just add multiple wings because it looks cool and nobody can stop me. So I did that, but then I realized it also doesn't work as well with the previous design of the wings. So I changed the patterns and I really like how it looks now. It definitely is better and more moth-like since I also added some textures in the body that remind me of the furry side. So yeah, I hope you like these funky dragons. This last one was not inspired by food because I guess I ran out of food ideas, but let me know which one was your favorite. I think mine is the pancake one, so comment blueberry if he was your favorite too, and hopefully you really liked the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Hold me tightly like I was there and whisper softly in your ear that everything is gonna be